Greetings to you all this Easter weekend. I hope that you were as pleased as I was to receive Nikki's video message on Thursday and Chris's unashamed rip-off of John Krasinski's Some Good News video, sharing some of the goings-on associated with BCM in these strange days. Given that I'm supposed to be in the business of good news, I thought that I should say hello as well, especially on this Easter weekend that is so central to the Christian message. It's been strange not to be sharing in services with people over these past few weeks, and especially through Holy Week. And it's been particularly difficult to offer pastoral support to people over these trying times, given the general restrictions, and particularly given the fact that for 2 weeks I was under complete lockdown because of symptoms that my wife's colleagues and she had exhibited. But thankfully, all is now well on that front, and I'm allowed out again under strict government guidelines, against a background of phrases and words that we've never used before, like social distancing and furlough and herd immunity. And in that period, I have had to learn about all sorts of strange technical tools to help us meet up remotely. I've had meetings on Zoom, WhatsApp, Microsoft Teams and Google Hangouts, and have been trying to cobble together broadcasts for YouTube, Facebook and Radio Ulster for the circuit and for others, using the most basic of equipment. I didn't go to theological college to become a video editor, as you can see, but if I can do it even to this limited extent, anyone can, and I would encourage you to share some of your stories with us, as Chris suggested the other day. Mind you, I've encountered a few pitfalls along the way. Nicky has already noted the intrusion of his lovebird into his online meetings, and I don't think that's a pet name for his wife Barbara. I've had the embarrassment of having our cat intruding into a live feed of our Good Friday communion, as well as our neighbour deciding to start chopping wood during one recording, drummers at the nearby Chinese consulate starting to practice during another, and dogs barking at other times. I'm actually surprised that this recording hasn't been interrupted by the same dog or by my other neighbour mowing a lawn. But these are petty annoyances. Although petty annoyances can get blown up out of all proportion when people are cooped up together as they are now. And some of you are dealing with families who are coping with all sorts of pressurized situations in confinement. Others of you are dealing with what are literally life and death situations. And as Nicky said the other day, when I'm standing on the doorstep applauding the NHS on a Thursday night, together with the Chinese drummers across the road, I'm thinking of you in BCM who are doing your bit on the front line, as well as those behind the scenes working away at home, allowing our important work to continue. And those of you who would love to be doing your bit, but who are unfortunately furloughed at present. We may be separated at present, but we remain a team. And we rely on each other playing our bit until this crisis passes, even if our bit is simply staying at home. But as I was thinking of this Easter weekend and the good news that we celebrate on Easter Day of Christ's resurrection, and the victory of life and love over darkness and death, my mind actually went back to Christmas and the Secret Santa gift that I was given by some unknown member of the BCM headquarters team. As some of you will know, I wasn't very well over Christmas with a chest infection, and I'm so glad that I don't have that now. But I was encouraged by the gift that I received by the Secret Santa. Excuse me while I disrobe. Because the gift was this t-shirt that someone bought me, dubbing me the Sermonator. And I remembered then the words of Arnold Schwarzenegger in The Terminator. I'll be back. And I was back after Christmas. And I'll be back sometime after Easter. Indeed, that's the message of Easter. A promise that Christ fulfilled. I'll be back. We'll be back. God bless you. Enjoy yourselves in a suitably socially distanced way this Easter weekend. And I hope that someone has gotten you an Easter egg as part of the essential shopping this week.